All right, Algebra 2, we're moving on to lesson 2.6. We are talking about theorems and proofs. You guys do not love proving things, but let's make this easy. Let's try to understand how these come. Our essential question is, can you use axioms? That is the word axioms. New word for us. Definitions and theorems to prove properties of real numbers. Statements that we assume to be true are called axioms. We used to call these postulates. So you guys know your properties, which is very, very helpful. So I'm going to show this just like this. Remember, we are going from left to right. Give the reasons for the steps in the proof. And we are going from left to right. They have to tell us if A does not equal 0 and B does not equal 0, and 1 over A equals 1 over B, then A has to equal B. So we're going to do this proof together. And just a warning, you will have a quiz only on a proof. So you will have a quiz coming up, just quiz 2.6. The first thing that we see is right here. You loved these in geometry because the first one was usually given. Now, we have to see, what did we do from here to here? We multiplied each side by AB. Do you see how we multiplied? And we multiplied. That is called the multiplicative property of equality when you multiply one side by the other. Now, only one thing changed right here. Notice that the AB became a BA. What property is that called? That is the commutative property. And to be more specific, it's the commutative property of multiplication. Now, one thing happened from here to here and here to here. So notice now they are regrouping. Notice our order is the same. BA, 1 over A. BA, 1 over A. AB, 1 over B. AB, 1 over B. That is called the associative property. And to be more specific, that is the associative property of multiplication. Alrighty. What is it called when I cancel out? Meant to do that in orange. Notice from here to here, our A over 1A is being canceled out to just be 1. Our B over times 1 over B is being canceled out to be 1. What is that called? Good. That is called the property of reciprocals. And moving on, anything times 1 is itself. So if I multiply something by 1, it is by itself. So notice I'm multiplying and I get B. A times 1 is A. That is called the identity. And remember that specifically this is the multiplicative identity. And the therefore, we always say, what is the therefore? Therefore. In this case, the therefore is just to tell us, this is the therefore, that B is equal to A, and I typically will fill this in for you. This is the symmetric property of equality.